Hey, welcome back to the Coin Box. How do you turn less than 60 pesos into 8,000 pesos? Well, today we're taking a quick look at one of the most expensive Mexico mint sets, the Red 2001 mint set. This set is currently worth around $400, even though it only contains around $3 at face value. So why is it so expensive? Well, here are 3 factors that I believe have driven up the price on this set. The most logical and perhaps the most obvious reason for the cost of any set is because of the total value represented by the coins it contains. And it's not just about the face value of each coin, which in this case would amount to a mere 58 pesos and 85 cents, but rather the numismatic value and collector demand of each piece. In other words, you can generally add up the total cost of the coins individually and add a premium for the presentation and arrive at a logical price point for the set. In some odd cases, the total cost of purchasing the coins in a given set separately is equal to, or even greater than, ironically, the price of the complete set. An example I've mentioned previously is that of the 1995 proof set, where a lot of resellers break out the 5 and 10 peso coins and sell those separately for about the same it would cost someone to purchase the complete set. But with this red set, that is not the case. If you were to purchase all these coins individually in uncirculated condition, you could probably get them for around a third of the cost of the set. So something that adds to the perplexity of the value of this set is that it contains only circulation coinage without any special finish or any silver content. And even though the 10 and the 220 peso coins are highly collectible and sought after, that's still not enough to explain the cost of this set. So another factor I believe we must take into account is the number of sets released by the Bank of Mexico. As far as I know, Banco de Mexico does not disclose how many sets are compiled and sold every year. Both the Casa de Moneda and Banco de Mexico are notoriously bad at releasing accurate and reliable mintage or population data on numismatic items, so many times that just comes down to an educated guess by collectors. In my opinion, the scarcity of this set is the main reason why it's so expensive. For those collectors trying to collect every year's mint set, this one is one of the toughest to find. So if you factor in the desirability of the coins in the set, plus the rarity of the presentation, that accounts for most of why the price is so high on this set. But when it comes to Mexican coin sets in general, more broadly speaking, there is another factor to consider, and that is distribution, or the lack thereof. The ability to purchase products directly from the Mexican Mint or the Bank of Mexico is sadly almost non-existent or incredibly lacking at best. Unfortunately, unlike the US Mint, which sells just about everything they make directly to collectors nationwide on their website, there is no such website where collectors can purchase directly from Banco de Mexico or Casa de Moneda. You can supposedly order certain products via email, but the process is so drawn out and outdated that it's hardly something most collectors attempt or are successful at. Add to that most of the products available via email are jewelry, tokens, and metals that most collectors just aren't interested in. That deficiency impacts the collector because it means the only way to purchase directly from the Banco de Mexico is to be a large-scale dealer or to buy in person at coin shows they attend, and that's not without its difficulties either. Just this past weekend at the Numismatic Convention in Mexico City, people had to wait in line several hours just to get a ticket number to be able to purchase from Banco de Mexico. Of course, the resellers in line had to make it worth their time, so the newly released 2021 mint sets, and yes, they are apparently 2 years behind, which were issued at 295 pesos, were selling on Facebook the same day for 850 pesos. That increase in price from 295 to 850 is the result in part of the demand in the numismatic market, but beyond that, it's a direct result of the lack of access most collectors have in Mexico to buy directly from the Bank of Mexico. Hopefully, there will eventually be a website where collectors can buy numismatic products directly from the Mexican Mint and the Bank of Mexico, since that's what many other countries around the world have already implemented. Of course, there's a whole nother issue regarding mailing service policies in Mexico, but that's a whole other topic for another video. So, what are your thoughts on this set? Is it worth its price? For me, although I love coin sets, when I consider the price point for this set that doesn't contain coins with a special finish or with a silver content, and then I add to that the fact that there's a huge disparity in price between the cost of the coins purchased separately and the cost of the set, it just makes it very difficult for me to justify keeping it in my collection. I understand the high demand for this set, but personally I would rather just get the individual coins separately and save the extra few $100s. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like and share it with a numismatic friend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.